I think this is quite a dangerous fight for Josh Emmet. Alright, welcome back to another video over here on SCS Combat, and today I'm going to be giving you my official prediction for the main event of UFC Vegas going down this weekend in the Apex, and this one is going to be a fire fight to say the least, as Josh Emmet takes on Kevin Vallejos. What a fight this is going to be. Dangerous for both fighters, dangerous for both men. I'm going to get into it, give you my official pick. Let's go. Alright, so Josh Emmet has been known over the years for his absolutely brutal power, and I mean the knockout that will never be forgotten against Bryce Mitchell was one of the most scariest KOs we've seen in the sport. But over time, the up-and-coming slick fighters that have high IQ have been able to avoid that power and outpoint them in a decision. He's a tough fighter, can take shots, can give shots back, and there's a reason why the UFC always give him the next up-and-coming guy, and some people look at people like that as a gatekeeper. But Josh Emmet is one of the toughest challenges, and at any point you get caught sleeping on something, you're going to end up sleeping with his right hand usually. So you cannot switch off at all in these fights with Josh Emmet. It's a tough test at times for up-and-coming fighters. Sometimes he catches you. Gotta be able to fight through that, come back. See here, recently it hasn't been going too well for Emmet. He loses to Yusuf Zalal via submission in the first round. Then he loses a 5-round decision to Lerone Murphy. That wasn't the most entertaining, but Lerone Murphy used his skills and his sharpness to outstrike him, outpoint him over the 5 rounds. Now before that, this was in 2023 though, so this was over 2 years ago. This is the knockout that everyone will remember for the rest of their time watching the UFC and MMA, as he knocks out Bryce Mitchell with one of the most brutal overhand rights sports ever seen. Bryce Mitchell unconscious on the floor, and it was scary for a second. I mean, that was one of the most insane KOs, and any fighter that can produce that sort of moment is able to do it to anyone. That power is unbelievable. Before that, he loses to Elliot Taporia, so you notice a theme here, to be honest with you, because he took on Calvin Kattar in 2022. Calvin Kattar was alright back then, but that was his last win before Bryce Mitchell. Before the Bryce Mitchell fight, however, he took on Elliot Taporia, and this is kind of the comparison that Kevin Vallejos gets a lot, is Taporia. And I mean, we've seen absolute legends with titanium chins get absolutely put out cold by Taporia. I suppose this man didn't though. 5-round decision loss for Josh Emmet in that fight, and he got tagged up a lot in the fight, man. But there's that toughness coming through, that veteran spirit of a fighter, just keep going. Josh Emmett's very skilled, but Taporia outmatched him obviously that night, and as we know from men, he's knocked out Volk, Holloway, Oliveira, probably going to knock out Gaethje. So the fact that Emmet was able to withstand that power is a good sign for his chin. Before that, he loses via submission to Yair Rodriguez in the second round, so he's 2-4 in his last 6. So rough times for Josh Emmet, if we're going to be honest here, and he's on 2-fight losing streak as he takes on Kevin Vallejos. Now this is an exciting fighter coming up, an extremely close fight in the contender series with Gene Silva. Kevin Vallejos gets into the UFC, and you just see straight away here the levels. So he knocks out his first opponent Choi in the first round. He gets the 3-round unanimous decision victory over his next opponent Silva, and then the last time out, what a KO, unbelievable. This is the same card we had that Costa head kick knockout as well. What a knockout, man. Katsu's feeling good, getting into the fight, and Kevin Vallejos goes forward, nails him with a spinning back fist that drops him, and while he's dropping, Vallejos gets a good hold on him and gets into side control instantly and just pounds him with elbows in the side of the head. Brutal KO, but perfectly timed and perfectly accurate. Kevin Vallejos is a very slick, powerful boxer, very good striker, and he's the younger fighter here. He's 17-1. If we look at their stats here, we got 19-6 for Emmet, 17-1 for Kevin Vallejos. 1-inch height advantage, Kevin Vallejos at 5'7", and 2-inch reach advantage for Josh Emmet. But I do think that Kevin Vallejos is going to win this one. I've got him to put on a very skillful decision victory over the 5 rounds with his striking skills to avoid, and using his IQ to avoid power of Emmet. Emmet's getting older now. Vallejos is coming up. Even striking wise, maybe Vallejos better than Emmet. He's probably quicker than him nowadays. You know, he's got that power himself. I could see this going to a late stoppage or a dominant decision victory for Kevin Vallejos. If he gets through this one clean, man, with no drops, no stumbles, doesn't lose, the sky's the limit for Kevin Vallejos. It maybe already is, but he's one of the most entertaining and exciting up-and-coming fighters, and I just think that this is maybe the time that Josh Emmet gets beat once again by the up-and-comer. You see the losses, Yair Rodriguez, Elliot Taporia, who at that time was an up-and-comer as well, obviously. Then you have Lerone Murphy, Yusuf Zalal, and I think this is going to be another one of those. So I got Kevin Vallejos in this one. If you got anything different, let me know in the comments. You think maybe he does get caught? Power doesn't fade, so Josh Emmet will carry that in his hands still, and we'll see if he can get it done. But I don't think he will. I got Kevin Vallejos, and I think this is quite a dangerous fight for Josh Emmet, because I think he could end up getting beat pretty badly. But yeah, that's my pick for this one. I got Kevin Vallejos. Hopefully he gets this win, moves on to bigger things. I think he's got quite a bright future ahead. And also, I don't know if these might be out by now. Probably will be out by now actually. But Dana White is also announcing, said, the next 9 UFC events tonight. So I'm going to be dropping a video soon, and depending on the status of those fight announcements, we'll see what way it goes. So make sure you come back, subscribe, come back for that video. You see all my tags are on the screen: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Like, subscribe, follow for more.